Hooray! The vintage shirt that you bought online has finally arrived! Let's see, what does it look like? Oh, not really. Well, let's try it on. Yeah, a bit boxy and not great. How can we fix this? I know! Follow me!
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.
For this super simple project, all you need is your refashioning victim. And I just noticed here, this one actually has some stains on it too, so it really does need to be kind of improved. Some iron-on patches, your scissors, some scrap cotton, and of course, your trusty iron. So I just want to take a minute and let you know about how I source my patches. Now, clearly I have quite a stash full as I've been collecting them for quite some time. And of course, you can buy them in stores or online. And these ones usually come as iron-on, which is fantastic. But one of my biggest tips for sourcing patches is, when you're refashioning, sometimes you have some really awesome leftovers. I mean, look at that. All I have to do when I'm ready to use this one is carefully chop it out of the excess fabric here and then stitch it on. I mean, that's fantastic. Or the same with these, look at these little baby trousers from when my kiddo was just a little one. And yeah, they were so adorable. I kind of chopped off the legs and kept them for, using for a future project. I mean, patches, you can get them really anywhere. But again, one of the best things to do is if you have leftovers and they have some pretty embroidery on them, keep them and use that as a patch in the future. Other things, let me see, what else makes groovy patches? Oh, look! All of these kind of little crocheted bits here that I've kept. Let's see what's in here. Oh, look here, see, even these little tiny pieces from projects, I hold on to them to use them. Right, these are fantastic. I scored these at a charity shop in Germany, in Berlin, and I mean, come on, how beautiful. A whole bag full of these gorgeous kind of, I'm assuming, handmade little mini appliques. And of course, doilies make absolutely beautiful patches. And again, if you do not have kind of this stuff lying around your house like I do, I mean, like I said, I've been collecting for more than a few years, then you can easily find just bags and bags and bags of this stuff at thrift and charity shops or even online. Now, because my shirt is super boxy and not really flattering, I'm going to go ahead and transform it into kind of a little cropped situation. And it's not going to fray at all because it is made out of washable suede. And I have washed it, and I mean, it totally came out fine. So yay for vintage technology. I've already tried it on and decided that kind of right under this second last button is a good length because it hits right about at the top of where my jeans or pants sit. So yeah, pretty good crop. And all I'm going to do is chop right on through here.
Subscribe to my mom's channel, follow her on social media, and buy her ebooks. Yay! Thank you!
I mean, yeah, that's pretty straight. And because it is made out of this suede, it's not going to fray. Although if it was like denim, I would definitely love to have a fray on the edge there. And I'll put the link down below to my video about how to create the perfect denim fray. Alrighty, so let's get started with the patching. Now, I always like to have my garments as flat as possible and definitely use this kind of skinny end of my ironing board quite a bit. So, first, I think I'm going to put that one, yeah. I just kind of want it to be a whole bunch of mishmash of all different styles, just kind of everywhere. I think that's okay. All right, so that's in position. Now I'm going to take my piece of cotton, and this is to protect the patch, the embroidery, the thread, and also the garment itself from the high heat of the iron. So you want to have your iron, I mean, if your patches have instructions, follow them. Most of my patches don't have instructions with them because they're from the thrift store. So I set my iron to just about the hottest that it can go, actually, and then just really do quick presses like so, and give it a bit of a rest and check. It's actually not sticking at all. I wonder if it's too old. Let's give it another go. Push a bit firmer this time. Ah, that did it. Nice firm hand, and that's pretty on there. I like to press my patches until it really looks like totally completely flattened onto the fabric, and yeah, then I know it's probably not going to come up. Next, what about an I need coffee beside the skull? If you're doing a shirt and it has a collar, always fold down the collar and, you know, make sure it's not going to be covering up any of the patches as you put them on. You could actually put a whole bunch on and do them all together, but I prefer doing them individually just to be safe. Great. There you can see here how it's like pushed right into the fabric there. That is perfect. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this, and yeah, I'll see ya on the flip side when they're all done and it's looking fab, hopefully. That looks so much more interesting. It's not so plain. I did manage to get a lot of the stains kind of covered up with the patches. Over here is kind of quirktastic, and over here is a little bit more cute, and then I had these kind of military-esque looking ones here that I added to the sides. Now, hopefully these are going to stay for, you know, multiple washings. Sometimes they stay really well, sometimes they don't. But if you want them to be secure forever, here's a quick tip. Now, really, the only way you're going to get patches to stay on permanently is to sew them on. You can, of course, hand stitch them, and if you're unsure about hand stitching, I will put the link down below for my Sewing Basics ebook. I use a technique I like to call doodle stitching, where I just simply kind of go back and forth and over and back again with either a straight stitch or a zigzag stitch. I mean, it's kind of messy, but I really like this look. I will put a link down below to a couple of videos where I explain exactly how to do this in more detail. How much better does this look? And I mean, like, quick and easy refashions are always the best refashions. I shall put the link down below for my Sew Refashions ebook for you guys. And as always, head on over to my Refashionistasherry.com for loads, and I mean loads of tips, tricks, rockin' Refashionista tutorials, and everything you need to continue your affordable, sustainable lifestyle. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag.